Ticket market, I'm the biggest win. As he faking, then I hit the spin. Shoot my shot, it's automatic drop. Be so wet that I don't hit the rim. All this ballin' got his bag in shape. Boy, this aura only made the order. I play every quarter, hope that and every check come with a side effect. You hate you for the dumbest reason. How you show respect and be so upset. Play me close and I'ma catch you reaching. Boy, the handle smooth, I done hit a groove. Guard your she be checking you. I'm really with it.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. They've got Dwayne Wade. Cole is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Manning in at the small forward. And for Cleveland, LeBron James is out there with Gooden. Then there's Snow. Then it's Larry Hughes. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 5 spot. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. LeBron against James. James looking it over. Kicks it out to Johnson. Floats it up for James.
Great awareness from LBJ. Great at slashing off the ball. Open space available. He filled it.
Johnson against Snow. Pass to Ilgauskas. Count it. Good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Johnson against Snow. Johnson, the pass to Manning. Back to Johnson. The three. And the three ball is good.
And entering the league, Magic was an average shooter at best. Has worked extremely hard to improve that facet of his game.
Here's Snow. He dishes it to James. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Hughes with it. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
LeBron putting the ball down on the deck. You just can't stop him when he goes straight to the rim.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Manning, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. 7-point differential. Snow the pass to LeBron. Shot to stop the run. Connects. The jumper drops.
How smart is LeBron James right there? Just amazing, knowing when to drive, when to stop, and when to pop.
Down low. Here's Cole. And the dunk by Bol.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's LeBron. Can't hit from in close. New Orleans leading by 7. Here's Manning. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Manning's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, there's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
Now here's James. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. He's off on that one.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. New Orleans on top, up 9. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Larry Hughes is out there with Jones. Then there's Ilgauskas. Then there's Anderson Varejao. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Cleveland trails by 11. Hughes with it. Guarded now by Irving. Irving against Hughes. Olajuwon grabs the miss. And so it's Terry bringing it up for New Orleans. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Baseline J on the way. That shot is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. Jones drives in. Pass to Hughes. Over Terry. The shot by Hughes. No good. New Orleans leading by 11. Here's Irving. And the layup.
No stopping Kyrie on the drive right there. Getting to the basket with ease.
Now here's Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
A career best season for Kyrie Irving in 2018-19. Scoring just as great as ever, but it was the other areas, playmaking, rebounding, defense, where he made tremendous strides.
They double him with Butler. Ilgauskas dishes to Jones. There's the pass to Varejao. Reed with the rebound. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
And there it is for him. And the Celtics expected Kyrie to become a better passer and defender in Boston.
They felt he had the capability. You could argue that those improvements have elevated him from a great scorer to a great player in our league.
Here's Jones following the score by Hakeem Olajuwon. Passes it to Augustus. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Harper. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside, Jones. Pass to Marshall. Now Hughes, defended by Butler. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hughes. Pulls from the top of the key. The Cavaliers with a new 14. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Varejao, a veteran and reliable big man who sets good screens and stays scrappy on the inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. 2 shots. And the first one comes. A different look now for Cleveland. Drew Gooden has checked in for Ilgauskas. LeBron comes in for Marshall. And it's Snow in for Jones. And so Varejao hits them both. Out
here, let's get right into the new day. Let's show our pride for this land we call home. And prepare for a summer like no other. Let's get ready to look our best. Then let's savor our time together and enjoy the warmth of family and friends.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know what time it is, man. If you like the video, subscribe for more than 2K content, and let's get right into it. But drop it in for my
Orleans leading by 11. Outside Harper. To the inside. Here's Olajuwon. Over Verajao. Good on the 7-footer.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
What a burst of speed. LeBron turning on the Jets, getting past the D, and the big hammer.
Here's Harper, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And so it's New Orleans. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action after this word. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Cleveland trails by 13. So for New Orleans right now, they've got LeBron James. D-Wade out there with Magic Johnson. Then there's Bull. And it's Manning in at the 3. Hughes good.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver.
On the wing, Johnson. James covering. Wade against Snow. Wade passes to Manning. 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And remember the buzz. It was huge around Manning when he was taken with that #1 pick in the draft. And you know what? It should have been. This guy was a stud for all 4 years in college.
New Orleans shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Snow against Johnson. Pulls up from the corner. Goes back up. Ilgauskas. Good. Ilgauskas has got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And so here's Cleveland after Magic Johnson's miss. 1:49 left to play in the third. Popped up there for Wade. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Time and time again, Dwayne Wade up around the rim. Gets up big time for that alley-oop.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
New Orleans making some changes here. Anthony's checked in for James. Kyrie Irving comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Terry in for Johnson. Cleveland trails by 13. The pass to Snow. Now here's LeBron. Terry covering. Here's LeBron. Drops it in from 14 feet away. He has 6.
Yeah, Snow, terrific job there. Just kind of setting the pace. Exceptional at breaking down the defense with his passing.
Terry looking over the floor. Plays it up and banks it in. Terry's got his first 2 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Here's Snow. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Picked him clean. Here's Bull. And that one drops for him. And New Orleans leads by 15.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
James against Anthony. LeBron dishes to Gooden. And Bull pulls it down.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Passes it to James. No one near him. And it's Irving with the rebound. Here's Manning. Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
The defense has to be besides themselves there. Terrific shot to close out the quarter by him.
And so it's New Orleans. A big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got LeBron James, Anderson Varejao. Out there was Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Then there's Snow, and it's Hughes in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line, Ron Harper at the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. Cleveland trails by 20. Snow the pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Hughes. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Olajuwon against Varejao. Here's LeBron, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And LeBron enjoys fooling the D right there, tricked them, got them in the air, and then gets himself to the free throw line.
And both free throws good for James. New Orleans leading by 18. James outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You got to do better than that, or at least try. LeBron James, just too strong, and a little contact is not going to go a long way.
Here's Snow. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Tries a 3. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. And so James will bring it up for New Orleans. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, Ron Harper at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Bull, he's checked in for New Orleans. He's off on the second. Cleveland trails by 21. To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Snow's got his first points of the game.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
That one falls. And New Orleans leads by 21.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. 6 on the shot clock. Hughes, good.
And Hughes, a nice looking shot there. When the D gives him room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
It's LeBron with the drive. Got that bucket in no time at all. Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big, big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
Now here's James. Ball stolen to the paint and stolen by LeBron. Harper against Snow. James, the bounce pass. Here's Manning. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hughes. Up again. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Pollard, he's checked in for Augustus. Marshall comes in for James. Jones checked in for Larry Hughes. And it's Brown in for Snow. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harper. Lays it up off the glass.
And I enjoy watching Harper as he fends off the contact. Awesome at just finding those little cracks in the defense and exploiting them.
Brown feeling it out a bit. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Let's a floater go. But they'll get another chance. Jones, the pass to Brown. 4 on the shot clock. That's tipped. Harper dishes to Wade.
Look at that nigga. Oh my God, dude.
Now Brown. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Try that way. Okay. Shawty came in, walking like a model. She know if she mess with me, it's gonna be trouble. I'ma always love her. Yeah. Want me break it down like a folding chair. See me in the chain reactions, I got 40 pounds. Sorry, I ain't answered the phone. I was last night, I ain't answered. Y'all know me, so low key. All this ice on, I got beat. My shorty bad, she a trophy. She like to lay on me and call me cozy. Yeah.
I done on the dime like I'm used to it. Brain and make it home like I'm used to it. Brain and make it home, I got used to it. Brain and make it home like I'm used to it. Top down on the dime like I'm used to it. Brain and make it home, I got used to it. Brain and make it home like you used to it. I realize we could rule the world. I realize we could rule the world.
One thing about love, it says blind.
barrio al mundo. Desde el silencio del parque a la euforia del estadio. Un balón, un destino y un futuro en llamas. Bienvenido al mañana. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. No es un deporte, esto es un arte, ya lo dijo Kairi. Yo solo vengo a demostrarte que mi sitio está aquí. Sé que no es fácil el camino, pocos llegan, dejan huella. Yo haré descansar mi nombre junto a las estrellas. Si hace mella el cansancio no me hundo. Tantas miradas de envidia, pero me acostumbro. Porque del barrio al estadio solo hay un rumbo. Para que así me admire el mundo como ante Tocumpo. Los segundos cuentan, defiendo, la robo y brillo. Como si Greg Popovich me mirara desde mientras choco los nudillos con Lonzo, con Trey, con Zion. Soy un rayo, tú traes un balón. En el parque la discusión, Jordan o LeBron. Mi corazón es grande y mi talento enorme. Os lo aseguro, todos van a conocer mi nombre. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. Bienvenido al mañana. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. La pasión no caduca y el esfuerzo educa. La motivación transforma al niño en un león igual que Luca. Otros ni se preocupan. Les miro mientras me rasco la barba como James Harden. La sangre, las ganas, la fama, la tensión, el hambre. La visión de Ricky, el poder de DeAndre. Así es de track arde, mételo en tu playlist luego. No soy Anthony Davis, pero si llego retumba al suelo. Altos vuelos cada noche como Donovan Mitchell. Entrenando y entrenando, no hay más pitcher. Da igual quien me fiche, los coaches me van a admirar. Después de jugar me echaré un free de rap con Lillard. Soy el pilar de mi equipo, como la tipo. Me juego el tipo desde chico, pronto seré un mito. Con el físico de Griff, la técnica de Kyle Korver. Os lo aseguro, todos van a conocer.